start with an opening statement from Coach Schaefer, then take questions.
Yeah. First, just congratulations to Kansas State. I thought they were really tough today. In a game like this, it's all about one possession. We have a poem that we give the kids, and it's entitled "It's Only One Possession." And today's game was one possession, and I could pick out 10 of them, but the one obviously that stands out, the one that ends the third quarter, and then the 1 second on the shot clock, and we don't even look to tip it away. I think those two plays, but I can go down the list, like I said, in a game like this today where it's a one possession game. You can go through every player we have, and they can probably come up with a rebound that they got and they tried to throw it out at the same time they got it, or you can just go down the list. So disappointing. I thought we executed really well the first half. Second half, not so well. But again, I thought Kansas State was really tough. Like those kids, that's a veteran team. Sundell's just a veteran point guard, and Lee had a very good game. We had some really bad decisions guarding her at times, and she's hard to guard. I thought the first half she was in there quite a bit and couldn't get her to get out, but she's really special, and obviously Jeff knows how to use her, and her team knows how to use her. She's somebody that obviously is really difficult to handle. So tough game, hard fought, no doubt about it. I think we got out rebounded too. That hadn't happened but twice this season, and we didn't shoot it well. We're a lot better shooting team. I thought we got some good looks. I think my 4 players were 10 for 15. So my forwards were pretty good today. No one else could seem to make a shot, but my 4 players were really good. Aaliyah here and Amina were, I think Aaliyah was 5 for 10 and Amina was 3 for 5. So maybe I need to play them together. But we'll learn from it. Obviously, we're still trying to figure some things out. And again, give Kansas State a lot of credit today. I thought they were really, really tough, executed at times when they needed to, and got stops when they needed to. And so I'm proud of my kids. We're obviously dealing with some things, and we'll continue to battle. This is a tough group, but we got a short turnaround. We got to play again on Tuesday night. So we'll have to get home this afternoon and get ready to play a really good Kansas team.
You answered about 4 questions that I had.
Oh, good.
How big of a dogfight is the Big 12 this year?
Well, I think it is. It's all of that and then some every year. There's so much parity, great coaching, future, players that are going to be in the league, and it's like that every year. I have so much respect and admiration for the coaches and the programs of this conference. It's always been that way, and they had a nice crowd today. Great environment for college athletics, college basketball. Really good. Didn't hear one demeaning thing hollered at me, which was nice. That's unusual. A lot of places I go, and so it's a classy group. But it's tough. It's a great league. Home court, you got to hold serve on your home court, and then when you go on the road, if you can win one on the road, it's like winning 1.5. So I don't expect anybody to be undefeated in this league at the end of the year, and probably going to have more than 1 or 2 losses.
Thank you, Coach.
You mentioned that 3 right before the end of the third quarter. Did that feel like a major momentum swing at the time?
Well, yeah. You try to keep that from happening, and I'll have to go back and look at the film, but there wasn't anybody around her, and we had a couple instances in transition defense today where we didn't quite get matched up. And that's kind of been an Achilles all year for us, to be quite honest. But, again, if you're talking about one possession, 3-point game, that's an easy one to grab, and give the kid credit for making a shot. Wasn't like she was standing there 5 feet from the rim. She made about a 30-footer.
K-State holds you some 30 points under your season scoring average. What do they do defensively that is so hard for an offense to work against?
Well, again, when you have the 6'6" aircraft carrier like they do, you're forgiven. That's your forgiveness player. you know, and I've had those. You know, I had Tierra McCowan, 2-time first-team All-American at Mississippi State, and, you know, your guards look pretty good even when they get beat off the bounce when you got 6'6" or 6'7" waiting on them. And I think that's what she provides for them, is she really is a great rim protector, and then she's their whoopee blanket on the other end. You know, when they need a bucket, they just throw it to her, and she's shooting at a pretty good percentage. So, you know, you try to, when you're dealing with somebody like that, you try to knock her off her spot a little bit. I felt like we had a really good understanding of where she wanted to be and what she wanted to do. But she had 5 offensive rebounds. You know, that's not something that I was really counting on. And again, that's us and our inability to put a butt on her and block her out. It wasn't that she's not reaching over my 6'4s. It's that my 6'4s aren't, you know, putting a butt in her. So, but I think that's what allows them to be so. And they're a veteran team, y'all. Their chemistry is really good. It's really good on both ends, and it's nice to have that junior senior laden team like that can play like that. So, you know, Jeff's. You know, he endured a really tough year last year when she went out and without her not playing, and he's now getting with that veteran group of guards, and then you get her. I mean, he's got a really good team, you know, and he's a hell of a coach. I mean, I've known Jeff a long time, and he's a hell of a coach, so he's doing a great job with them, and they have a great plan. So we knew it was going to be like this coming in here. Again, I'm proud of my kids. You know, we competed, we fought. These two right here, these are two of the best competitors that, you know, I've coached, and I've had some pretty good ones over the years. So we're going to be all right. We'll go back and watch the film and practice tomorrow Monday and get ready for Kansas. Appreciate y'all's coverage. Praise the Lord and hook 'em horns.